Welcome, one and all, to yet another stream of Baldur's Gate Solo Poverty Monk Challenge. Today, maybe the last stream. No, not that. As you see, I've been playing some personal Baldur's Gate during the week. Nope, but we are here with Tugel for potentially the last stream of Baldur's Gate 1. So last time, our brave hero, who is level 12, managed to spoil Saravok's fun, out him as the mastermind behind all of the problems that have been going on in the region, ruin his chances at becoming a duke, etc., etc. And we were teleported here to the Thieves Guild to head down here into the Thief Warrens.
You have but to ask.
The Thieves Maze, the Thief Warrens, whatever you want to call it.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
But we are in horrible shape after the fight that just ensued, so we're actually going to give Saravok a chance to, rest up by resting up ourselves.
You have but to ask.
Is it unfortunate? Yes. Is it a necessity because we're that badly beat up? Yes. Although this will probably not be the last time that we have to take a rest before the end of the game. Because I'm willing to bet money that at some point during the Thief Warrens we will have to rest. Because we are going to be very badly hurt.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
After all, we don't have a rogue to, or a thief to
wish.
Deal with all the traps. So even if it weren't for the traps, we'd still have to deal with all of the monsters that are in here. So apparently there's someone
I shall attend to it
breathing,
in a
but
trice.
Your end shall be quick if you let it.
So apparently she got cut. Hey, Brett Jedi. Yeah, I don't know about that, but what can I say? I like the game. But she got attacked by Saravok on his way down. You'll notice I'm saying Saravok now. I've always said Saravok, and I've never paid attention to the game audio, in which he is called Saravok. So now I'm correcting myself because I am OCD about correct name pronunciation, even for fantasy names. But anyway, I mean you no harm. I'm only here to find Saravok. So apparently he dashed past her, stabbed her just for the fun of it, and kept running. And he was dragging a mage along with him. Would you be able to guide me through the traps? Apparently, no one's ever walked. She's never seen anyone walk out of that maze alive. So that's great. But down below, past the maze, is a city beneath this one, which is the site that Baldur's Gate was built on. Ruins of the old Baldur's Gate, or whatever the place was called that this city is built upon. I'm afraid I cannot give him a shank of steel, Valedit, because I don't use weapons. But I will give him a fist of justice. I will give him a good fisting. I don't know about that one. Alright, so I'm going to be using a guide and not taking all the dead ends that I could potentially, because I don't really feel like suffering. There's a bunch of traps. And so, like, I'll for example, this dead end. There's a bunch of traps, some of which I think we may be able to avoid, some of which are definitely just, we're gonna have to fight them. So this first part's not much of a maze, it's just literally just back and forth. We just have to walk through it. That's the best we can do. But these blasted mustard jellies have been a thorn in our side from the early game. They are the enemies that we used to not even be able to hurt because they required a +1 weapon to hit. Of course, now we're sitting pretty with a +2 pair of fists, so we can certainly hurt them now. And again, see, just another dead end. Now, there are no traps at this part of the maze. That will change very soon. I'm pretty sure there's actually traps on the, like, required path, because why wouldn't there be? And we crit missed. Good job, Toogle. I'm so proud of you. You're level 12, you've fought wyverns and all sorts of horrible beasties, and you're still crit missing. On an ooze. Not even a mustard jelly, just a gray ooze. Alright, we've got... Oh, good, not one but 2 Doom Guards. I don't think these guys are stunnable. But... Ow. Ow. We do hit them really hard at this point, so I'm not going to use any abilities if I don't have to. If my character can just kill them with just his fists, I'm going to keep going with just his fists. I'm not going to use any draw upon Holy Might or anything. If I can manage it. We'll see. I think here is our... Yeah, so you see that marking on the wall? That's to let you know that there's a trap. So let's see if our character can find these traps. Nope, doesn't look like it. But we can certainly just run right through. Oh my word. Gotta love all those, you know, dozen traps that just go off all at once. Ooh, we need to heal really badly. Okay. I'm not actually worried about the skeleton warriors. They hit really hard, but we can take them. It's just a matter of whether or not we can take them with traps hitting us, which I'm not so sure about. I mean, we did, but not without a heal. So we've gotten past, I think, the worst part of the traps in the game, or in the room. The, what, triple lightning bolt and a fireball? As you can see by that mark on the wall there, not the only traps in the room, though. Don't mind the horrible squeaking of the door. That's just someone coming in and out of a room. And this appears to be another dead end, so I will not go this way. Alright, so we've found our first random entry point. And do we want to... I think going through is the correct path. Question is, do I want to try and get out as quickly as possible? Or do I want to take a longer, safer path? I think I want to take a longer, safer path. I don't know about you guys, but not dying super quick sounds great. And there's a trap there. Yep. Another skeleton warrior. We were going to be hit by that regardless. The reason I backed up is because I want to cast a couple of cure spells. And I don't want that skeleton warrior trying to say hello with his greatsword while I'm doing so. It's not a lot of HP we get from using the healing spells, but it's enough to hopefully allow us to take him out while getting hit by that trap. Ow. I think we'll be fine. I think we've got this. Yep, we've got this. So, I'm not concerned about the thief warrants. We're gonna blitz through these guys just fine. The question is, will we be able to get through... Ugh, another Doom Guard. Oh, Doom Guard and... Okay, this is concerning. We're gonna back up. Cast Draw upon Holy Might. Why? Because that's a lot of damage coming our way, and I need to try and kill these guys as quickly as possible.
My spleen!
Yeah, that's
Alas,
the reason.
My life's blood seeps out.
Okay, we took him though. We're fine. We're still moving. Keep going, Toogle. You can do it. So, basically, the goal is to try and push through this relatively quickly. That's it. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Okay. I should not have gone down this. I should have paid attention to the fact that it was a dead end and not gone down this way. We're going to rest, which was oddly successful. We're going to go back up this way. This is what I get for not paying attention to the guide 100%. So we're gonna keep going, keep pushing forward. I'm trying to blitz through this, partly because I don't want this stream to be super long. I've got an early morning tomorrow, and partly because, well, I'm really concerned about the fight with Saravok. I don't think it's going to be very easy. I think it's going to take a lot of tries, if it can even be done. And as a result, I want to get to it as quickly as possible for the sake of, you know, having as much of an opportunity to beat it as I can. Because I can't stream forever tonight, much as I'd like to stream until the game's over. Anyway, we've come across this guy.
You're at the end of your rope, I'll wager.
Well, I thought it would be you. Quite a little family reunion shaping up now, isn't it? I knew you would follow. You two are of the same blood. You must take the fight to him, lest he strike you down at his leisure. Not that it will matter. You have already beaten him. His plans are in ruins, and his allies are fleeing in droves. Such glorious goals they were, though none understood the true desire behind them. None but me, that is. Unfortunately, I am now expendable. But I expected no less.
What was your role in this? Why did you help him if you knew you were to be cast aside?
What was my role? I was Saravok's mentor and tutored him in the blackest of rituals. If he had succeeded, there is no doubt I would be among the dead. My name would live on in his wake. There are things beyond death if you die in the right fashion. And how could there not be a place in history for the architect that shaped the actions of the ascending Lord of Murder? You would not understand. You were born to affect the realms. The rest of us must carve our own place by whatever means necessary.
Where has he hidden himself? I will end this tonight.
Oh, Saravok is not intent on hiding. You have stripped him of any pretense. There is no longer any point in him maintaining his respectable veneer. Only the most fanatical or fearful of his allies stand by him now. He will gather what resources he can and move on. Of course, he knows that you must come to confront him, and that it is to his advantage to choose the battleground. There is an altar in the Undercity. It was to be where the ritual would take place, but now serves as his last refuge. If you do not go to him, he will strike at you at his leisure.
Ritual? What was he planning? The war with Arm makes no sense.
You must know his plan by now. You've practically followed his every move. Likely you were driven by the same desires as well, though you have channeled them in a different fashion. No, war with Arm was not his true goal. Saravok is no profiteer. The slaughter was all he wanted. with enough lives lost in the initial battles to ignite the fire in his own divine blood. He thought death on the appropriate scale would cause him to ascend. Perhaps he would have. But who can really say? If you have the arrogance of a god and can kill like a god, who's to say you are not a god?
I will prove he is not. Where has he gone to hide? Yeah, not intent on hiding. Same dialogue we got before. You shall live to see all of his plans crumble.
Your charity is admirable. You have definitely taken a separate path than Seraphoc, though I wonder if it shall truly matter in the end. Leave me. I am no longer a threat to you or anyone. I'm just going to rest here a while.
Okay, so that's the exit. I want to check around and see, without going to anywhere where there might be another trap, like down this hallway, for example. I want to just go ahead and check and see if I can find any more monsters to fight, because, a little bit more XP won't hurt. We are getting shockingly close to level 13, and I would not hate to hit that. Having that extra bit of power would certainly be handy. I don't remember exactly what we get at level 13. Nothing I think would dramatically affect the fight with Seraphoc, but enough that I think we could potentially succeed. At least succeed more easily. I don't think it's going to be easy no matter what, and I'm not entirely sure that it's ever going to happen. I'm still worried we're just not going to be able to beat him at all. Is that true? Is it not? I have no idea, but the fear is there. Alright, no more enemies, it appears. There might be some hidden through the shadowed regions, but I don't want to go through those because those have a bunch of traps. So we will not test those waters. Alright. Here we are in the Undercity. We're not done. We still got some big fights ahead of us, but
You have but to ask.
we've got most of it. Okay, so we've got a party of evil adventurers here. Spoilers. So I want to use a little draw upon Holy Might. Have our character hide in shadows successfully.
It shall be as you
And
wish.
then we're gonna walk over here to the mage, Shaldrissa. Stunning blow. And punch. And I think we missed. Great! Off to a fantastic start. But he asks if we have anything to do with Seraphoc, and we say, we have nothing to do with Seraphoc. He's a vile man, deserving only death. And Robin here. Ravin and his cohorts are in the employ of the Iron Throne and have traveled from Symbia to from the I think main branch of the Iron Throne, and are here to kill Seraphoc. Unfortunately, we've done a bunch against the Iron Throne. Yes, they were doing evil things, but we've done a bunch of things against them. So these guys decided they wanted to attack us as well. wow, that went horribly. Yeah, no, we just
It
flat
shall be as
failed
you
that.
wish.
Okay. Now, we may have actually hit Shelterissa, but the problem was that she has her mirror images. We're definitely gonna have to employ hit and run tactics here, because these guys are too numerous and too... Okay, we gotta turn off the auto pause when an enemy is sighted, because it keeps pausing every time that guy comes in and out of our sight. Okay, we got away from him. We're hidden in shadows. We need to circle back around. And, oh good! Raven's all by himself! Raven, you are a fool. I don't care how strong you are. Trying to fight us by yourself is a terrible decision. Oh, there goes him. One of the others has just shown up, but that's not an issue. We just run away with our superior monk speed. Hide in shadows, successfully. Oh, weird pause of the game there. So this guy, Haseo. Oh, Haseo's definitely dead now, because we just stunned him successfully.
Let's give them a
Haseo
right
was the one that held us a moment before, which is unfortunate, but that is not going to be enough to save him. I'm gonna drop a quick save, because this is going phenomenally well, now that we're using a little hit and run and guerrilla tactics, as it were. So now we just need to find the rest of them. They should have followed us this way. So, oh good, they're all here. That's not ideal. But they are kind of stuck. Okay, she just cast a dispel on me. And then a whole person. The whole person's scary. The dispel, not so much. I don't think we had anything on us that could be dispelled. Why are they all clumping together? That's really irritating. Come on. Come on. Stun her. Stun her. Well, we didn't stun her, but we did stop her. Yeah! We did stop her attack. Okay, that archer's scary because he keeps hitting us with magical arrows. Ow, run away over here. Okay, hide in shadows. Successfully. Man, that's a really useful ability. Can we push past her? We can. Okay, good. Let's come over here. They won't follow us. Pause. Lay on hands. Let's go ahead and cast our Cure Light Wounds while we're at it. They're not going to follow us. They don't know where we are. I kind of want to take out that guy with the bow first. He's the scarier of the two, I believe. I don't know that for sure, because the other one might be a mage, judging by the unarmored status, but, okay, took out the ghoul. That's good. If that ghoul had hit us and held us, I think I would have screamed. Okay. Hide in shadow succeeded. Quick save. Nope, that's a dead end. Can't go that way. So, circle back around. Push past her. Over to where this guy is. And we're out of stunning blows, but that's fine. I don't think we need it. Yeah, he drew his sword. I'm not as concerned about that. Yep. Boom. Took him out. Now, yep, there we go. Hide in shadows successful. Drop another quick save. And Uday is already badly, yeah. I don't even know what her abilities were. It doesn't really matter because she is very dead now. Alright. Let's get a successful hiding shadows. Alright, and we have ourselves Tomoko here. Now, there's two ways we can go about this. And I'm gonna show off both. But I don't know if I don't know which one I'll go with. So, let's talk to her first.
Shh. I must talk to you in private. These are troubled times.
I am not going to burden y'all with my voice for Tomoko again, like I did last time. I know it's not great. I'm not going to do it. She must take up arms against me because, as of last time, she told us things that would help us to defeat Sarevok. Sarevok knows that she did this now and has left her to die against me. So, if she wants to continue being loved by him, she has to fight us, which is stupid, and she's dumb. But love is blind. So, let's just do... There is always a choice. Do not throw your life away. If there is no other way, then I cannot have you stop me. So, she's, I think, a cleric. The problem is she's not too dangerous. We get 5k XP for taking her down. But let's, quick save and load the previous quick save before we talk to her. And that's not the one. Did I not quick save? Could have sworn I quick saved.
I shall attend to
Maybe
it if
I
it tries.
quick saved. Maybe it overrode
I must talk to you in
my...
private. These are troubled times.
That's odd. I don't know why it quick saved there. Unless that was... I actually didn't quick save before talking to her. I could have sworn I did, but whatever. Always a choice. I will not harm you. You're not my enemy. If you would throw your life away, then you were already dead. If that is your choice. You do not need me. Hey, Lieutenant Colley. Welcome. Oh, not too much. Just trying to decide whether or not I want to kill this girl who's dumb and working for the bad guy, but is not really truly evil because I want the XP, or whether or not I'm going to let her live because it's in character for my character. She loves him and, love's blind. She really wants to save his life and have him just, give up his evil ways. But it's basically not possible. And she thinks she has to fight you because she helped you earlier because she wanted you to defeat him without killing him. And he found out, and she... he found out, now she has to fight us to regain his favor, if we, care. Oh no, she helped in the killing of our father figure, of our foster father. So, I mean, it's not that she hasn't done anything wrong. Also, I think she's an evil priestess. She's a priestess of an evil god. It's just that, she doesn't like the extent to which he has gone. And I'm not even sure that it really is the fact that she doesn't like the extent of murder to which he's gone. It's more just the fact that she knows that the murder he is perpetrating will eventually result in his own death. Yeah, I'm not really concerned about her well-being. I think I'm probably just going to go with the file where we caved her face in. I don't know that for sure. Maybe I won't, maybe I will. I'm just taking a look around right now. Kind of getting an idea of what other stuff is around here. Because if I can get a level, because we're only 72,000 XP away, and she gives 5,000. So if we can get a level, I'm tempted to kill her. But I don't even know if the guys in here actually... Okay, those are 4 skeleton warriors. That's a lot of XP right there. Those guys are worth like 2 to 4k each, I think. So that's definitely an argument in favor. Whoa! Oh, those are all just regular skeletons. Okay, those guys don't give that much XP. I saw the sheer number of them and I got intimidated for a second, but they're one-hit KOs for us. If those were all skeleton warriors, though, that would be brutal, but a lot of XP. Oh, someone attacked me. Hello. I don't know when you saw me, but goodbye. Guess we can't see what's in there? I guess? No, I guess that's completely blocked off for some reason. So fun fact, I think this was added in the Enhanced Edition. There's actually a unique piece of armor with a unique sprite that is like a unique visual effect that you cannot find anywhere else in the game in this area. The problem is the fact that it's kind of garbage at this point. Like, it's not good enough to be worth it. It's up here, I believe. Yep, there it is. So, and it's guarded by a ghast, which is not the most dangerous creature, but it's dangerous enough. And this is a set of magical plate mail. And it's like the molten something, or something like that. I don't remember the name specifically. Unfortunately, my character doesn't have a high enough lore to identify it by sight. He would have to use an identify spell, which he doesn't have any, as he is a monk. But, he wouldn't be able to wear it anyway, so I wouldn't be able to show off the visual effect. But basically, it's like a suit of magma armor, and it's always just, like, glowing. It's really cool looking. It's not good, though. Like, it would be good if it came earlier in the game, but it comes literally 5 seconds before the final fight of the game. And it's not as good as armor you already have, unless you have a party full of heavy armor wearers. In which case you probably are suffering really badly from a lack of casters and a lack of, well, I was about to say healing, but you'd have healing because clerics can wear heavy armor, but you'd be lacking because you wouldn't have any rogues, because rogues can't wear them, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm going to reload the quick save where we killed her, because I just think
You have but to
it's
ask.
going to be better for us. I think we might be able to get a level. I don't know that for sure. I could be assuming too much, but I want to try it. So here we are now with 67,000 XP. And once we wipe out all of the various different skeletons and whatnot in the area, we'll be even closer. Especially those skeleton warriors, those 4 skeleton warriors. Okay, this time the armor's not even guarded. That's interesting. I really hope those skeleton warriors are still there. Of course, I also hope that we only fight one at a time, because, good grief, they're way too strong for us to take on a bunch at once. Okay. We basically just need to lure them out. They're not... Actually, let's step back one step, just be safe. They're tough, they hit hard, but they're not indestructible by any means. And I think we have... No, we don't have any more healing spells, so that's unfortunate. But, yeah, they get 4K XP per kill. I aggroed 2 of them. That was a mistake. I'm going to reload my quick save because I did not mean to aggro 2 of them.
It shall be as you wish.
I also forgot to stealth, so just a generally big mistake. This is why I don't do no reload runs. But they're dangerous. If we have to, we can pull back and recover. Oh, I paused by accident. Whoops. Okay, we crit missed, but then he missed us. So, not the worst. Okay. No, 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 no. Do not shoot me. Yes, good. Perfect. Ow. Please do not hit me. I say as you do it again. That's very rude. How dare you. Okay, there should just be the one left, which we can... Yeah, we don't even need to do anything fancy to take him out. Assuming, of course, that he doesn't kill us. Just the sheer damage output. Nope, we took him. Okay. So now we really need to heal. Which we succeeded first try. That's surprising, honestly. I'm not complaining. I'm just surprised. Alright, so let's clear this area out entirely. See where that puts us in terms of XP and whatnot. So I think this is kind of going to be the end of Season 1 of Karendriel streams. And what I mean by that is I'm going to take a week off from streaming next week. I'm getting ready to move out of the parentals and go to college for the first time. Actually, I've been in college before, but actually go to a college away from home. And there's a lot of assorted moving and getting set up for that kind of stuff that I have to do, which unfortunately is going to eat up a lot of time. So I really don't know if I can keep the same streaming schedule that I have had up till now. And with that in mind, I'm thinking I'm going to be taking a week off from streaming and then switching my streaming schedule to once a week, maybe several hours a day, several more than what I do currently. So like I stream for 2.5 hours 3 times a week currently, but in the future stream even less in terms of days, but try to maintain roughly the same amount of time. We'll have to see. I appreciate that, Collie. It is enjoyable regardless. It's just a matter of time management, really. I only have so much time in the day and in the week, and I have a lot going on right this minute. You know, it's been summer, it's been easy to stream. I can balance my hobbies and my work and my streaming, all of that. But as we get closer to actually me starting my classes in the fall, yeah, I don't know. Plus, I believe I'm going to have a pretty hard workload at school, so I may have to slow down or change my streaming schedule based on that as well. Excuse me. And we're dead. Okay, I don't think I saved for a while, so where did I last save? Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
It shall be as you wish.
Son of a gun. I totally forgot to save after all my little fights, because why would I? They were little fights. I did not expect this specific area to take as long as it did. Through entirely my own fault. But I don't think there was a single enemy in this area. I'm just gonna walk through and leave. Move on down to down here, where I know there were some enemies. I keep hoping I'm gonna come across some, like, Doom Knights or something. Something that'll give a lot of XP. So that I can quickly get closer to that. Juicy, juicy level 13. The final boss fight, like, if I kill every enemy in the final boss fight, I'll definitely hit level 13. The question is whether or not I can actually kill everybody in the final boss fight. And I don't think I can use area abuse mechanics, like area transition
Let's give them a
abuse,
right thrashing.
to actually beat them. Because I think once I step inside, I'm locked inside. Most of the bosses in the game, you know, you can enter and exit however you want. This one, not so much. You try and run in and out, and I don't think the game will let you. Drop a quick save so I don't die again. That ghoul would hit me with a hold. Like, his garbage offensive abilities that at this point in the game are basically nothing to me would hit. Just to make me repeat part of this area. Just for fun. Drop another quick save, and then we'll go up here and fight. Oh, there's two of them! That's cool. Great. Love it. I mean, these guys, they're dangerous because of their whole person, but their whole person's not that bad. Yeah. Because they aren't capable of hitting me very much. They hit me once there and did 2 damage and made me nauseated. Not a big deal. Unfortunate, but not a big deal. Okay. We're nearly done clearing out the area. Not seeing any more high XP value targets, unfortunately. There's still room for them to be hiding, but I haven't seen any. I'd happily just have a bunch of skeleton warriors pop out of nowhere, because I can lure those guys away from each other. I'd be totally down for fighting like 15 skeleton warriors for the sake of leveling up. If there are 15 skeleton warriors to actually fight me. Which there are not. Also, talk about a final boss fight. A temple is so gnarly. Looks like it came straight out of a metal band cover. Album cover. Oh. Zombies.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
Not a big deal. Oh. I would like to hit you, sir. Yep, that's what I figured. 2 punches, he's down. I don't even need more than 1 round of attacks to take him out. Alrighty. Just this big area, and I think we've cleared out the enemies. Which means it's time to move on. So one of the really handy things that I recommend people who are OCD about the Fog of War, one of the big things that I recommend for people playing this game is to activate the console. Not to cheat or anything, but because there's an ability. So you activate the console like that, and then you can click the explore button. Come on. There we go. Kind of hard to get rid of sometimes. And all of the Fog of War just disappears. It's super great. Alright, so let's go ahead and make a hard save. Two goals, final battle. And let's see. There's a bat in the way. Thanks, Jazril. Okay. This place is just dumb. So real quick, I'm going to quick save so I can show you. So this is the room. Big, very impressive. You've got all the bad guys up here. This, a bunch of disarmable traps. Some of there are traps running along here, some of which cannot be disarmed. There's just a bunch of traps that you can't do anything about.
I shall attend
Can I
to it in a
leave?
trice.
I can leave.
I shall attend to it in
Wow.
a trice.
That's surprising.
You have but to ask.
Now, since I can leave, there are some traps that I might actually want to try and hit. Problem is I can't see them, so I don't know exactly where they are. Oh wait, I need to reload the quick save. Because I do not know where the
I shall
enemies
attend
are.
to it in a trice.
I could potentially... The guide I use is a guide that was designed for an older game, so potentially...
You are indeed family. No other could have lived to oppose me in person. Of course, it will not matter in the end. Ultimately, I will prevail, and a new era will be born unto the realms.
Or we could get forced dialogue, even though he can't see me. Sure. I'm using an old guide that was designed off of the original game, so it's possible that they've changed the traps some of the traps. The traps in the center are still not disarmable, they still exist, they still suck, but that's beside the point. Anyway. There must be another way, brother. We could rally and fight this evil together. Do you not yet realize? There is no great evil to fight save that within ourselves. But I have heard the voices. I have felt the influence of his shadow. He is there.
Face me! Face the new Lord of Murder!
You have heard nothing but your pathetic little mind trying to comprehend its own ability. Baal is dead, and his consciousness has long since wafted away on the celestial winds. I seek only his power, not his resurrection. You who would stop me will die here tonight. Face me. Face the new Lord of Murder. Angelo, Tazok, reveal yourselves and let's finish this now.
Oh, there are all the battle horrors. Okay, cool. Just traps ahoy. That's dumb. The traps don't trigger, apparently, until after you speak to him. So we are currently held. We're still invisible, but as soon as we get out of the web, we can actually run, which we are not making this save, apparently. Oh, and he's come up to us to attack us because we're no longer hidden. And he inflicted fatigue on us? Oh, we've been hit by sleep because of the trap, I believe. And we are just getting ganked. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that this is not a successful run. This is not a successful attempt. You know, how much you guys want to bet? You think I'm gonna break free? I'm gonna jump up from my unconscious state, break the web, and just charge away? Yay? Nay? What do you guys think? Nope, we're still webbed. And now we're unconscious again. This is a BS fight. It is stupid. It is not a good fight. What is this autosave? Oh, it's an autosave from when I exited the room. Okay.
You have but to ask.
So let's trigger the dialogue.
You are indeed family. No other could have lived to oppose me in person. Face me! Face the new Lord of Murder!
Oh, okay. So Samaj just decided to come fight me on his own, which I'm okay with. Let's try and take Samaj out. He just hit us with something. He just tried casting Domination on us. And he just cast Feeble Mind on us, I think? Or Confusion. I don't know, it won't tell me. It says I'm webbed and slept. Even though I'm very clearly not. So it's still showing the status effects from last time. So that's dumb. I was hoping we could right-click on him and find out what these effects are, but no, it's not the case. On the other hand, we are not getting stabbed right now. That is very good. Not getting stabbed is fantastic. Okay, we can control our character again.
It shall be as
And
you
yeah,
wish.
as I said, we cannot exit the area. So let's try punching Samaj some more. I can... Sorry for the clap, I had a bug in front of me. Fruit fly or something. Whew! Alright, one down. He did not give as much XP as I thought he would. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's make a hard save. Samaj down. I don't want to do quick saves because I don't want quick saves loading over each other. Now, I'm not actually concerned about using the stunning blows on people besides Saravok. Reason being, I cannot hurt Saravok with my stunning blows. He has a base save ability of 1, which means that he can literally ignore my attacks pretty much no matter what. So I'm going to reveal myself here in the attempt to lure out someone besides Saravok. Oh! Yeah, just like that. Exactly. So we've got Tazok here, who we haven't fought since... Oh, when did we fight him last? Oh, good. He noticed us somehow. That's dumb. Okay, let's run. Oh my gosh. Nope, this is another
My
risk.
spleen! Alas, my life's blood seeps out.
Yeah, we can't run away from Saravok because he's hasted. He runs faster than we do. I really don't know if we can do this. We just might not be able to do this at all. What are we hit with, by the way? What is Greater Malison? Oh, that friggin' sucks. So a Greater Malison, that effect we've been hit with, that basically lowers our saves by an absurd degree. It is only the second try. You're right, Jazril. I'm not giving up yet. I'm just saying, because I don't know how we can lure Saravok away. And the biggest issue is I don't know if we can actually take Saravok in a one-on-one with everything triggered. I mean, our Stunning Blow just flat doesn't work on him. He has base 1 saves. So he will always save against our Stunning Blow, I think. I mean, I can hit harder, but I don't know if I will ever be able to actually do anything to him.
It is our Father's work. Embrace it as I have.
Oh, we've got an enemy here. Gosh dang it! He just cast Dispel on us. Okay, let's reload that. I do not want to get hit by that Dispel. Wrong reload. I forgot I made a hard save. Okay. We're reloading, because we really can't afford to
It shall be as you wish.
lose any of our special abilities. So we're going to walk across. We're going to try and draw out what's-his-face. Angelo. So we are visible for some reason. Why, I don't know. Oh, because we failed to hide in shadows, apparently. That's fine. That's whatever. I think Tazok's on the other side of Serafok. So, if we step here... Yeah, he'll see us. Which, he cast a Dispel on us, which actually helped us. Because his Dispel... allowed us to essentially just go ahead and get... Ow. Ow! Okay, Angelo's dead. I don't know what's happening here. I think Tazok is trying to attack me, but I can't see him. Okay. Yeah, he is. Good gosh, he hits so hard and so fast. So the problem that, like, I don't have an opportunity to cast Draw Upon Holy Might, which is really unfortunate because we're not going to be able to take Tazok down very quickly or efficiently without Draw Upon Holy Might. The problem is we can't cast it because Angelo will always start the fight with a Dispel, which we can't succeed with a Dispel on him. So I'm not sure what we're really supposed to do here. I wanted to drop a save after Angelo died. But I don't think that will work because it definitely wouldn't have worked that time specifically because Tazok saw us while we were fighting Angelo. So like I can cast my heals. Like well I'll heal up and I'll show what happens when we try to take Serafok on right this second. It's not going to be pretty. There's that. Hide in Shadows succeeded. Quick save over that one. So, let's say we just want to take Serafok on, mano a mano. Trigger Stunning Blow, even though it literally does not work.
My spleen!
And
Alas, my life's blood.
we got him to injured. We got him to badly injured. We got him to near death. Whoa! That went a lot better than I expected. Wow, okay. So the truth is revealed. When they said Ball spawned a score of mortal progeny, he wasn't kidding. Also, thank you, Lieutenant Kali, Jazril. I know I was being more pessimistic than I needed to be, but I genuinely did not expect that to work. I mean, we had, what, 36, 42 HP? 44 HP or something like that when we went in to fight him. I think we ended that fight with, like, 1 hit point. I genuinely did not expect that to work. Pointing out AI programming, Mark, Sailor Moon is my Dara. Gotta love the interesting names. And I know, right, Jazril? This man comes in here, half-orc, with just his fists, proceeds to beat down 2 of the most powerful mages in the game. One of them may have been cleric, but 2 of the most powerful casters in the game. An assassin, like a stealthed, probably he had invisibility cast on him, but a stealthed, what is it? Half-ogre? Ogre? That is even stronger than your normal ogre. And friggin' Saravok himself. Guys, we were level 12. Saravok is level 15. And he had a party with him. I was being overly pessimistic, but I did not expect that to work at all. I expected us to die. I was like, oh, this is what'll happen if you go fight him without full health. Watch me die. Oh, I won. And it was close, but we did it. I feel like I was more excited about the defeat of the Demon Knight than I was Saravok, but I think it's just I'm stunned by the defeat of Saravok. I really didn't expect that to work. Especially not on that try. Wow. Now, do I think... So, having done this challenge with the XP uncapper, do I think that a level 8, which is the max level a monk can get to normally without an XP uncapper, could beat this game solo poverty? No. I'm going to say no. It just... There's a potential, but it would require such incredible luck. Yeah, I mean, so one thing I would definitely say is if I were to redo this challenge, I would not play a base monk. I would play a Dark Moon monk. I think they lose out on Stunning Blow, but they get some other abilities, and that... The Stunning Blow is just too valuable. Look at that! I don't know if you guys can see that on screen. This is the final save. It just saves it for you so you can export the character. We had 1 hit point remaining. 1. We beat Saravok and his entire crew, and we had 1 hit point left. Oh my gosh, that is as close as you could possibly do it. Jeez, if he had blown a little bit of hot air on us, we would have fallen over dead. Yeah, no kidding. Welcome to the chat, Sunny Spade. Jeez. I'm staring at that in disbelief. It took us 250 in-game days. Yeah, I mean, some of it is definitely like low roll damage, probably. Some of it is I don't think he hit us. I wish it hadn't forced me into the cutscene immediately, because then I'd be able to look back at the... I mean, I can look back at the footage, sure, but I want to see the rolls in chat, in the chat box, to see exactly how he rolled and all of that, and just see how good or bad he did. Because I swear he missed a couple hits at least. And, I mean, seriously, just last stream when we were fighting him in the Ducal Palace, you know, he's not even really trying to fight us there. He's just fighting for a moment before he realizes he has to flee. And he swung and hit so hard, we actually died the first time in that fight. Not even in this one. So I was so worried he would just outdamage us entirely, making us completely unable to actually beat him in a one-on-one, let alone with all of his allies and with us at half health. I mean, we were at half health right here. This is the save. We had 45 hit points before we went and fought him for that final encounter. The mano a mano, we were at half health. Not even below half. Stunning Blow wouldn't work on him. We just had our base level 12 monk abilities and the Draw Upon Holy Might, which, to be fair, that's a really big buff. It's, I think, at the level we're at, a +3 to Strength, Dexterity, and Constitution. Like, it's a huge buff, but... in summation, the too long didn't read version of all this post-fight chat is I am shocked and amazed. That's what it comes down to. Yeah, so we had a 23 strength, 23 dex, 24 con. We were 16,000 HP away from the next level, 17,000. And we actually managed to do it. That's insane. That's insane. We had 1 hit point left. I'm just gobsmacked that worked. But here's our final character. Also, Draw Upon Holy Might's a +4, because our Constitution is 20 and our Dex and Strength are 19. So, I mean, we ended up with our final stats, a 19 Strength, 19 Dex, 20 Constitution, 17 Intelligence, 21 Wisdom, and 18 Charisma. We are a half-orc monk, lawful good. We have a base THAC0 of 9 and a THAC0 of 2. We get 3 attacks per round. We have 39 lore. Our reputation is heroic at max 20. Our Find Trap skill is an abysmal 35. Our Move Silently is 90. Our Hide in Shadows is 85. Our saving throws, Paralysis, Poison, Death is at 5. Rod, Staff, Wand is at 9. Petrification, Polymorph is at 8. Breath Weapon, 11. Spell is at 8. I actually went ahead and just gave my character all the proficiencies using an editor, like way back at the start. I think I did it just because that way I wouldn't have to bother with it when I leveled up. Because even though I never used them, I still go, ooh, what would be the best choice? So if I just gave them all to my character at the start, whatever. Which I'm sure now some people would call into question the validity of the run, but you guys have seen the entire start of the entire run, so you've seen everything. I don't think there's any validity to question. We have a +5 to hit, +11 damage. We can break down locks up to 70. It says open doors, but we can bust down a door or a chest that requires 70. We can carry 1,000 pounds at 23 strength. I mean, some of these stats are based off of our enhanced strength, but a -5 armor class. Do we really? What? Oh, okay, that's coming from our dexterity. I was about to say. We have a -5 to our base. These are all things that come from these, so. Jeez. We're completely immune to all mental effects. Well, our AC wasn't actually -5. That's just saying the ability bonuses. So we get a +5 to hit because our strength is 23 right now. We get a -5 armor class because our dex is 23. Our actual armor class is -2. So it's still very low, especially for a monk. But it's not as insane as I would expect, or as one would expect to be needed. So when we were fighting him, we had a -2 AC, 96 hit points, a 2. We required a 2 on a d20 to hit a character with an armor class of 0. Saravok has an armor class of, I want to say it's like -3. Let me check, because I do not remember the exact number, and it's very easy to just pull it up and find out. We dealt 14 to 25 damage with our fists. And no equipment. Look at that. Not a piece of equipment on us. Our inventory full of nothing but quest items, which I don't actually think we needed to keep all these letters. I kept them because I thought we needed to. I think we are incorrect. Or I was incorrect on that. So looking at Saravok and his abilities. Oh, this is so much worse on my phone. So I believe his stats in the Enhanced Edition are the same as his stats in the Tales of the Sword Coast mod. Or not mod, but expansion pack for the original Baldur's Gate 1. So if I'm correct in that assumption, then that means he was level 15 with 135 hit points, which means we blew through his hit points, blow after blow. He had 2 attacks per round with a FACO of 2. His effective armor class was -5. And he had a 1 in every saving throw. So we couldn't really have hit him with anything. He had a 90% resistance to basically everything. He could not be critically hit. Yeah. I think this thing is saying that he has a 50... Oh, I think he has a 50% resistance to missile damage. It just said miss, and I was like, that's an odd thing. So, I mean, yeah. He had insane resistances. I can't even imagine trying to fight him with, like, a bunch of archers. Because he would just resist 50% of all the damage. That's just... Ugh. But we did it. We took him down. We beat Saravok, boys! I'm not sure how much those stats change between difficulties, Sunny Spade. So, like, if you look at the difficulties, starting where we are on easy, our character, when they level up, his hit point rolls are maximum. We have +6 to luck. We cannot permanently die, although since there's only one main character, you can permanently die. The lead character can always permanently die, and it's game over if he dies or she dies. All spells are learned automatically, and opponents do half damage against the party. So he would have absolutely obliterated us if we were on a higher difficulty. If we were even on normal difficulty, he would have killed us because he would have done 3/4 damage against us. On core, he would do full damage. Again, we would die. There's a reason why I chose easy difficulty. Could someone more skilled than me beat it on a higher difficulty? Maybe. I'm not that person. Hard difficulty, they do 50% more damage. And insane, the highest difficulty, they do double damage. And then, in addition to insane, there's also Legacy of Ball difficulty, which you have to choose at the beginning of the game. And if you turn it off at any point during the game, you cannot turn it back on. You may not even be able to turn it off partway through the game. I'm not actually sure. I don't remember because I've never played that because I suck at games, even when I'm not doing a challenge. So why would I ever do anything like that? No, sir. No, thank you. So, yeah, I don't think the stats of an enemy changes all that much. It might on Legacy of Ball mode, but in terms of opponents being more difficult, I think it's just the amount of damage is controlled by the difficulty level. I want to say if the game is if Legacy of Ball is the same as the like uber difficult challenge mode in Icewind Dale, then more enemies will spawn. But as far as stats being raised or anything, I don't think so. It was a very long answer. I apologize, but I don't think that is the case. So, I mean, if I unpause, I'm curious what will happen. If it's just going to play the cutscene again or what? Yeah, it's just going to play the cutscene again. I'm glad I quick paused. But, we did it. It was, at times, extremely aggravating. It was definitely difficult. We did it. By the way, his body's in such good shape because all we did was punch him to death. He should probably have, like, a couple dents in his armor or something, but otherwise he should be perfectly fine. I'll just let this cutscene play out one more time. Really, Jazril? I don't actually remember if I've ever seen the old FMV. I certainly don't remember it if I have. But, if I have, I don't remember it. I don't even think I have. Let me turn that down a bit. It's kind of obnoxious. I've never played the original games. I only played the enhanced editions. I really like this cutscene, but I can't really compare it to anything. Was it kind of the same basic, like, video, or, same basic concept of the cutscene, just with FMV, or...? Have to look that up because honestly I like the way it looks a lot, this like drawn style. very cool to me. But, with that said, thank you so much, everybody, for coming out, enjoying the playthrough, or at least I hope you enjoyed it. It was a blast to stream this. It was a blast to get to chat with you all. And I really appreciate all the support. Jazril, Rick, Lieutenant Colley, Rat Jedi, I think y'all have been my most consistent supporters. I really appreciate it. But Sunny Spade, all the people that have shown up throughout the streams, I really appreciate it. Next week, I'm going to take the week off. We will resume streaming, potentially with a different schedule, the following week. You too, Jazril. Thank you, Sunny Spade. But, yeah, I'm going to take a week off, just relax, try and get with some real-life stuff dealt with, and then, gotta love additional art by Scott. Get the hell out of the art department, Green. Cool. But, yeah. Schedule will definitely be changing. Keep a lookout on the Twitch schedule thing for my page to see what that's going to be. I don't know for sure yet. But, in the meantime, thank you all again so much. If you want to watch this again sometime, you can always find it. If it's past the expiration point on Twitch, you can always find it over on youtube.com/Karen_Driel. Actually, I think it's Karen Driel on YouTube, if we're talking URLs. But that's beside the point. With that, like, follow, subscribe, the usual things YouTubers and Twitch streamers say to their fans/viewers. So, thank you again, guys. Peace.